Welcome to Epic Universe. This is a long video. I'm going to show you parts of Epic Universe, each land. I tried to cover a little bit of everything. This is the fountain in front of the Grand Helios, and they do have shows in this fountain, like this. It's beautiful. You won't be disappointed in any of this. Like, look at that. I am so impressed by all of this, and you'll probably hear me say that 100 times. And also, these sculptures, like, what? That's not a rendering, that's an actual photo. And this is in Celestial Park, Court of the Moon, and it has different places like Pizza Moon, and you'll see in some of the stores. And outside of this store, I can't place the name of it. Wintry something. You'll see it in just a moment. Right here. North Star Wintry Wonders. It actually snows outside under that pavilion at random times. Like, I was so impressed with that. And here's some of the merchandise. They have merchandise from all of the Epic Universe parks in this store, but it's like their Christmas themed store. I know Universal has a Christmas themed store year round, but they have one too over here. Like I said, super impressed. And this is just Celestial Park. And this is the Emporium. And they have a bunch of Epic Universe How to Train Your Dragon stuff. Toothless Loungefly bags. I will go broke buying all the Loungeflies because I collect them and it's a problem. But this is also a animation that's in this store. It's kind of cool. And they tie in the other parks in a cute little way right here. Alright, so this is Constellation Carousel. And this is my favorite thing in the entire park. Like, I am so impressed and so obsessed with this. Look at these ride vehicles, or animals. You want to call these ride vehicles? I don't know. They're amazing as it is. And Universal actually gave us a little sneak peek here of when they made them. This is the bull, and like I said, I'm obsessed with this ride. It's just a carousel, yes, but it's an amazing carousel. And I love that you can sit down as well. Just 10 out of 10. Would recommend. This is the best ride ever. I guess that's why I started with it. But I tried to go like in order. This is Celestial Park still. Stardust Racers. And Stardust Racers, the sign even moves. This is not a ride for me. I'm not a upside down coaster person. I'll ride like Hagrid's and Hippogriff, but I'm not going to go upside down. And now we are going into Isle of Berk. We, my friends, have dragons, and oh my gosh, do they have dragons. So many dragons. You'll see so much. There was so much that needed to be shown in this area. Like I said, there's so many influencers. You're allowed to film now. You're allowed to take photos now. You're going to see everything. And Isle of Berk is the surprise of Epic Universe. It's so good. It's so expansive. And there's so much detail. Again, I'm obsessed. And I think you could go to Epic Universe multiple times and still not see everything and miss little nuances. I know I've been to Universal multiple times. I still miss things. And they keep updating things. Also, the Harry Potter section, they have new wands for this park. That's a whole thing in itself. I didn't film anything about the wands. That's got to be a whole other video. But I'm sure someone else will beat me to it. Because they're also available in Universal as well. But, guys, Isle of Berk. Look at it. Behold it. It's amazing.
Hey. Hello, new Vikings. Welcome to the Isle of Berk. Hello, Gobber.
Hello, welcome to Gobber's Forge, your one-stop shop for all things mechanical and newfangled here in Berk. Come closer, don't be shy. I don't back. Watch. Here at this forge, we, and by we I mean me, make everything you need in your quest to ride and drive it. Of course, we have a bit of a backlog on orders now that our great chief pickup would rather shake hands and kiss baby grunkles rather than show up for work, but we're getting by.
The actors, they've got everything on point. There's the Untrainable Dragon show. Can't film that right now, but amazing. these are some of the stores. This is actually Hiccup's Wing Glider entering to get on the ride. Dragons everywhere. If they could shove a dragon in it, they did. This is the fire drill ride, and this gets you wet. Just FYI, you will get wet on this ride. And you're shooting water at the dragons to put out the fire. You're shooting water at each other. This is Toothless Treasures. It's a store. Of course, they have Toothless merchandise, How to Train Your Dragon merchandise, Isle of Berk merchandise. And Toothless is probably the cutest thing ever, in my opinion. So, of course, I need it all. And this is Hiccup's workshop while going to get on the ride. And guys, the detail, like, everybody's a Viking, everyone's getting on this ride, and the seats are forgiving. So if you're on the bigger side, most likely you'll fit, but they do have test seats. And as you can see, it's amazing. This is amazing. Like, that's carved wood. The detail is amazing. I can't say it enough. It's literally epic. They named it well. And again, the, like, actors, they did so well on the casting. Look at Astrid. Look at her.
No.
Look at Astrid and Stormfly, and of course Toothless and Jacob the carpetbaggers in front there. He gets to pet Toothless, guys. I love that Toothless is interactive. It's at the bar way high. Jacob's about to pet Toothless, and he seems terrified, to be honest, but still. Look at that. Look at Toothless. Absolutely obsessed. There's this ice dragon, which I really don't know their name, so I'm sorry about that. I'm not versed in the names of all the dragons, but there's an ice dragon. And then they have these lockers, photo validation. It can tell who you are and open your locker for you. Amazing. And here's some of the footage of the most terrifying ride in the park, in my opinion. You get on it, it swings you around here, and you can actually move those gliders while you're in it. Not me, of course. I'm not going to be doing that. But someone, I'm sure others enjoy it. It's always full. Others enjoy this, just not me. But it's really cool to look at. Again, more of Hiccup's Wing Gliders, and look at that. Look at that. And then the water feature. Obsessed. Astrid and Stormfly again. And here is that ice dragon again. I couldn't get over this ice dragon. And we did not know that it spits cold blasts. I don't want to say ice because it's not ice. It's like cold blasts. So you'll see that a little later. But cold blasts, was not expecting it. And in the Florida heat, would recommend. Like, stand in front of this guy. Stand in front of this guy. Wow, words. But yeah. Obsessed with him because just look how awesome he looks. And then there's little dragons everywhere fighting over their food. Like I said, if they could shove a dragon there, they did. And we are still in Isle of Berk because there's so much to see. So much to see, so much to do. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. The theming, everything's on point. They missed nothing. And here's our little ice dragon friend. Gonna blow cold blast at everyone. Look at that. Oh my gosh, obsessed. And this is Dart.
Together. It's very simple. I will yell out a command, but only follow it if I say Toothless says. Here we go. Toothless says, look to your right. Toothless says, look to your left. Look forward. You didn't get it. Toothless says, look forward. Toothless says, wiggle your ears. Toothless says, look down. Look up. Oh, you're out. But you win. Let's give Dart a big round of applause.
And again, with the actors for How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk, 10 out of 10, epic, 10 out of 10. Now we jump into the Nintendo Land, Super Nintendo World, whatever you want to call it. This is Donkey Kong Country. I'm obsessed with how bright this is. Like, this is so cool. This is the coolest thing, and I love how the portals change as you enter them, because now this is a cave. We are fully immersed in Donkey Kong Country. This is so cool. It's so cool. And like, I fully expect like an Animal Crossing expansion at some point, because that would be epic. And this is Epic Universe. And there's the coaster going on the side. That's pretty cool. But like I said, I'm obsessed with the Constellation Carousel. Obsessed with it. And that ride vehicle is very similar, if not exact, as the one in, I believe it's Japan.
Get back here pronto. That girl's got more guts than common sense. But the Tiki Tech tribe ain't nothing to mess with.
Some more Donkey Kong Country before we go to Mario Kart. Look how cool this looks. That effect is really cool. I love the under the sea vibes of this section. Love it. And now we enter the Fantastic Beasts portion, the Harry Potter portion of this, and it's supposed to be France, which, love that. There's exclusive ones, also love that, but I was taken aback entering this, because look at this. You will be shocked. First of all, oh wow, just wow, it's amazing. But the sheer size of this place is insane. Like, I've been to Diagon Alley, I've been to Universal Islands of Adventure and Universal. The size of this place is insane. And this is the test seat for the new ride that you'll see right here. You go on the Metro Flu to get there, but those seats are also very forgiving, so love that for everyone. And here's the Metro Flu. I love the clean sweep, like, advertisements on the wall. I need that in my house. This is just amazing. And this is how you go on Metro Flu. I had no idea how they would do that, but I love it. And I don't know what this is, but I was mesmerized and I love him. So someone needs to tell me if this creature has a name. And this is Umbridge's office in the ride. Her cat plates. You can actually purchase these, but they don't move. More of the Flu Network, because you guys, this is so cool. Like I said, I didn't know how they would do this. This was one of my questions, and they killed it. Love, 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 love it. It's amazing. And now you're in the Ministry of Magic and entering Dark Universe now. It's alive. It's alive. I love it. And the portal, again, as you go through, it changes. This one's got more lightning, which it's on par. You enter into Darkmoor, which is Dark Universe, the town, and the vampires allow you to be there. And they remind you that they allow you to be there, that you don't have to be there. So, just FYI on that. And I had no idea that there were wires and lights on top of the castle. This is the Frankenstein castle. I had no idea that this was an effect, so that was a nice surprise, and I'm obsessed. These are real photos. These are not renderings. I just feel like I have to point that out because, oh my gosh. And this is the entrance to Monsters Unchained, which you will see the full queue at the end of this. But this is amazing. This is part of Monsters Unchained. This is some decor outside. You can meet the Invisible Man. Where else can you do that? This is Das Steakhouse, I believe it's how it's pronounced. But the theming and the decor here, oh my gosh, like look at him. Look at him. And then this is outside the castle. Igor here. And more of Darkmoor as you enter. You can see the tombstones line the path. Like headstones line the path, which is dark, but I love it. And there's that decor that I showed you before, entering Darkmoor. And then there's the Curse of the Werewolf Ride, and here's a little bit of that queue. A little bit, just a little bit of that. May become a wolf, and here's the test seat. Very forgiving. Obsessed with the very forgiving test seats in Epic. Love that. And here's part of the queue for Monsters Unchained. Very, very cool. And I want to thank you for watching and enjoy Monsters Unchained.
You chosen few will witness my greatest discovery yet. Together, we will finish what my great-grandfather started. They called Henry a monster. They were afraid of what he had done. But you will see. There's nothing to fear. Show them. Lower the lights, quickly. Now. These people are friends. See? There's nothing to be afraid of. He is amazing. Better than the original. He's the key to our most exciting experiment. For years, I have studied and controlled the monsters that prowl the darkness. And only one remains. I will control my ultimate challenge. Count Dracula. Calm yourself! That wasn't us.
Silence, creature. I will destroy you when nothing.
These two just don't get along. The Dracula experiment is the last piece of the puzzle. And with your help, the world will never see the name Frankenstein the same again. Open the doors! Our greatest victory is just through there. Quickly.
Yes. I sense fear in your hearts. You are right to be afraid. Darkness lies ahead. Now is the time to abandon hope.
I am Igor. My job is to get you through this experiment in one piece. But Igor, I hear you say, where's the fun in that? I agree, you delightful freak. Sadly, this is not that kind of experiment. Look closely. This is a catacombs navigation unit. All your little lab rats and your little lab rat friends get to ride one. Use it, Igor steals, nothing goes wrong. Yes? Hello. Don't look at that. This is just the emergency function. According to plan.
Igor, your bottle of guests. Send it in. I'm ready for them.
Yes, Doctor. The doctor will see you now. This is fun, yes?